shut the fuck up. We're going live. What the fuck is wrong with you? I just told you we're about to do a fucking cold open. You see, it's 7 o'clock. What do you mean, how you doing, darling? You better have been talking to me. How you doing, you stud muffin?
Well, usually you deafen, so
well, I know. I told you I'm doing a cold open with Bunny, you shithead. So why would I deafen? Oh, Bunny, this is your moment. Don't let that old man take this from you. So rapid fire Bunny questions because we need to get to know our favorite friggin' emotional support clown. What's your favorite color?
Great.
Favorite song?
Oh Lord. Probably anything by Modest Mouse.
Animal.
Brahmin cattle.
What superpower would you give yourself?
Being able to mimic anyone's voice.
Save. Ooh, I like that one. Ooh, you know that one touched me deep down on the inside. Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, think of the possibilities.
Oh my God. Save 1 million people from dying or have $1 million right now.
I feel like we could go with a few less people.
On a scale of 1 to 10, rate these things. Penis size importance.
Is 1 the 10th? How is the scale working?
1 not important, 10 most important. Yes.
5. I feel like you need to know how to use it.
Fair. Bank account.
3.
Food.
Oh, 10.
And finally, if you could have dinner with any 3 people from YouTube or the cam community world, who would it be?
Okay. Y'all know I love Violet Doll. So #1 cam girl. Nicholas DeOrio. PeePaw.
Wait a minute. PeePaw over me? I'm the host of this fucking show. I'm deafening.
I'm sorry.
No, fuck you.
Dave.
Deafening. Real talk. Take us to the fucking morning light. Oh my God. Morning light.
Real talk, the metaphor messiah, man. I got this one. Let's go. You ever seen the morning star? Mr. Metaphor Messiah, back to show you who we are. I represent a legacy, up high here like the 70s. A different kind of mind, they say we only speak in melodies. Legend in the game, I think I found a solution. Got a crazy kind of flow, I need a verbal institution. Monster on the mic, I feel like hip-hop then adopted me. You pussy niggas shook, you let them turn this to a mockery. I give a fuck about their recognition. I'm trying to spit the fucking truth, somebody get the message. These politics, they overstate the obvious. They shooting like Stojakovic, it's war on every continent. Deeper than you know, I'm what you hate if you the government. Young black with heart, I put a hex on the establishment. Niggas playing patty cake and I was trying to regulate. A lot of them I emulate, but none of them I demonstrate. Hip-hop will never need a eulogy. They give us 10%, they trying to take away gratuity. Work for what you want, I learned that shit from fucking Aubrey. And she ain't never lied, I told her this was nothing new to me.
Hello,
this must be everything I'm dreaming. I wake up my superstition.
2nd. In fact, it's Tuesday, May 2nd. In fact, it's Big Top Tuesday, May 2nd. And while I may not be her favorite person, even in this fucking call, she is my favorite co-host in this call because everybody needs somebody to love us. What's going on there, Bunni Buttons?
Dave?
Traitor.
What are you doing?
Traitor.
Okay, well, see, you were real rude to my PeePaw. And so
wait a
I would have to take him out.
Wait. Let me ask you something. I want you to answer this seriously.
Okay.
Does he not deserve everything I give him?
No.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
PeePaw is probably the sweetest person I've ever known in my whole life. So I don't know what you're talking about.
He can be both. He admits how evil he is. He admitted it like last night. He talked about it on air last night. He has no problems admitting to being both. I just treat him as he is.
I've never experienced that side of PeePaw, so I can only. Well, Dave,
I have the wrong type of tits.
Well,
they're getting smaller.
In my defense, if I may,
you may.
I'm only evil to those that drag it out of me.
Oh, really? Really? So let me ask you what 2018, 2019, not even fucking knowing you, Dead on Dave did to you, motherfucker. That's what I want to. What did he do to you that you wanted to mentally scar him? Teddy with the $5. After finding religion, I became more charitable. So please give this to Tommy. Fuck you.
I don't know what you're talking about, Dave.
Teddy. What's that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you don't?
You're not still dragging up at it. Oh, come on now. That was funny.
It wasn't. It was mentally scarring, and no means no. I told you I couldn't handle it, and you did it anyway. And you know what? You may have mentally R-worded me.
You wished I mentally R-worded
you. Mentally R-worded me, and I'm scarred. I'm a scarred man. I'm broken and not the same as I was before Shrek and the fucking, want to see my pecker?
Oh, come on now.
I know. No, it's not okay.
Sometimes
That's 2 years.
you just need to.
He's evil.
Dave, it's like 2 years ago. Come on.
No.
Get over it.
You're
Get
evil.
over
Oh
it.
yeah, get over it.
You know,
Billy
boy,
Bridges, get over it.
I love
Get
it
over
how
it.
I love it how he just gets the pass. It's because he's old and all that. Yeah, I get it, and I get why you'd want to have dinner with him before me. You know, how many more opportunities could you possibly have? We know who's gonna live longer. Just saying. Actually, in all seriousness, I want to give PeePaw a little bit of love there. You look like you're losing weight, man. It's starting to be a little noticeable.
I don't feel like it, brother.
No?
I'm going to be honest with you. No.
It looks it. I'm seeing it in your face, man.
Well, okay, I'll take it, but I
Fucking
don't feel
take
it.
like my love.
PeePaw's always a stud muffin.
He's some sort of muffin. He's definitely a baked good. I'll give him that. Big shout to the chat. Reese the Frog, what's going on? Abby Blackbird, Rand. Ooh, how you doing, you artist supreme? Lil Pink Ninja, one of my favorite doctors in the whole world. Purple paw prints, getting purpley and paw prints in the same place. Sam McLeod, Necro Valley, and so many others. TKO Rising, Glammy Lambie. Appreciate you guys being here. Hit that motherfucking like button, or I'll have a fit. We got a bunch of stuff on El Docado tonight, but of course it is the Bunni Buttons Big Top Tuesday, and it's always good to have you here. So how you doing this week, my dear Bunny? How be the cam business this week?
It's going pretty good. Still going good. We are definitely in the good season, and it will not last, so I am soaking up every bit of it.
Yes,
So that's good.
That's all you really can do. Soak it up.
Yeah.
And how's everything else going? I mean, you had a couple of things happen this week, which were not of the best, but weird, and kind of out of nowhere. And I saw what happened. I'm awkwardly referencing your father. What happened?
Yeah, it's fine.
Well, the reason why though is because I thought I had a weird one. Like, I had a weird situation with my dad. Do you know my dad's story? The how my dad died story?
No, I don't think so.
This is an interesting one, okay? Because I had to go through it twice. You ready for this?
Oh.
All right, so I was in Iraq, 2004. We'd already been extended. We were just getting extended again for 3 months. I wake up one morning and I get a Red Cross message. Now, my dad and I were never very close. He abandoned me and my mom when I was young. He tried. He never sent child support. He came and got me a little bit. I spent one summer with him. I'd spend some weekends with him. It was what it was.
Yeah.
But when you get a Red Cross message in Iraq that your dad is dying of terminal fucking not coming back cancer, you know, you reach out, you know, you give it a number and you reach out.
Yeah.
So we talk, and he says his goodbyes. You know, he apologizes for his mistakes and all this other type of shit, and told me how he cared and blah 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 blah. I'm at war. Like this was, I knew this was more about him than it was about me, and I got that. So I just gave him what he needed, and I said goodbye. Mm-hmm. And didn't think about it after that. The Army wouldn't let me go home. They said that the doctors said that he had 3 months to live. We had 3 months left in the tour. I should make it. That was 2-6 infantry from 1st Armored Division's philosophy. This is 100% true story. So I do the last 3 months, and we redeploy. You know, we go back home. I don't think about it. Almost 2 years later, in the middle of the night, about the day before Thanksgiving. I think it was the day before Thanksgiving. I get a call like 4 a.m. Red Cross. Specials Vancouver, we hate to inform you that your father died. I'm like, yeah, like 2 years ago. And they said, no, like 5 minutes ago. I'm like, what?
What?
They said, yeah, we have a number for your stepmom. She's going to be calling you in just a moment. If she doesn't, here's a number. Contact her. Sorry for your loss. I'm like, oh, shit. So sure the fuck enough, my stepmom calls me 5 minutes later. You know, and I was actually closer with my stepmom than I was with my father. Like a lot closer. So she tells me what happened, that he fought cancer for a year and a half almost. He hung on long enough to see the White Sox win the World Series in 2005. And I was a Cubs fan. He was a White Sox fan. White Sox won, then he died. You know.
Wow.
Yeah, it was weird. It was weird. I still hate the White Sox. Fuck them. So yeah, he hung on, and then he fucking battled the shit out of it, smoked a lot of weed at it, and died agonizingly like a year and a half later. So I actually ended up going to Indiana for his funeral on the Army's dime. They got me out that day. They actually got me on emergency leave and out the fucking door back to the States. This is from Germany within 4 hours. 4 hours out the fuck, paid for. That was awesome.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's insane. I've lost both my parents. I lost my mom a few years ago now. So, you know, I get it. Like, no matter what the context is, no matter how close you may or may not be, losing someone's never fucking easy. So my awkward way of giving a virtual hand on the shoulder and saying, they're there.
Yeah. Mom was just getting on Facebook and going, oh, my dad's dead.
No, I love that. I love the way that you handled it. It was just, it's great. It's fucking
like, what can you do?
What can you do? You know, it's like, I was fucked up after my mom. Like, I had a good couple of months, but I was very close to my mom. And my mom she was a cast member. She was on the fucking show until she started saying out-of-pocket shit. And then I had to ban her. I had to ban her. She started saying out-of-pocket shit. I had to ban her. She was.
But it was fun stuff.
It was fun. RealTalk didn't think so.
Oh.
Yeah. And RealTalk, I had to have a conversation. I had to ban my mother. It was not good. I was like, yeah, no, you're not wrong. I gotta get rid of this fucking woman. Oh my God. But yeah, she's dead now.
That's great.
Yeah. So it really does come down to that type of stuff. But yeah, I like the way you handled it. And regardless, I forgot where I was fucking moving forward to from that. But I see Matthew Peterson in the house. So I got to ask by law, how are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing good, man. Illuminati just got fucking exposed.
Again?
Oh, yeah. The Click came out with his video.
Oh, yes.
And revealed a bunch of stuff. Completely defended himself with the pedophile in the server thing. And also revealed that Illuminati had alt accounts that were harassing him.
Now, she's going to ground now, right? She's locked up, right? She's locking down her shit?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, she's locked up her Reddit. She's going to ground.
We're going to get into all of it. We actually have a lot of drama to get into today. There's a lot of things happen in the community, so we're actually going to talk about quite a bit of it. Before we get into too much more, I do want to ask real fast from Matt, since he was there, just give me your quick assessment on the TommyC Paige confrontation. Beyond expectations, below expectations, or right where you thought it would be?
It went great. I was thinking it would go pretty good, given that Tommy likes, Tommy's, a lot of people call Tommy misogynist, but at the end of the day, he loves women. And I think he gives them more leeway than he would a dude. Also, there was it was a bit touch and go with the whole Nick calling.
We're gonna get into that one, don't worry.
It got really interesting, but the thing about Paige, right, and I've always kind of said this, is she can be really annoying on Twitter and on her live streams. And sometimes it feels like that T-channel vibe. but then you talk to her one-on-one.
Yeah, she's really vibrant.
And she like, and she's very understanding and transparent, and will admit when she's wrong.
She's reasonable.
Yeah, reasonable.
Very
reasonable. Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah. I've always had good interactions with her behind the scenes.
I get the same type of vibe from her that I get kind of from a lot of us. That I hate to say it in terms of get it and don't get it, but she's got an entertainment button that she flips on. Mm-hmm. I feel that that's the only thing that I can explain it, because every time that I do see her slow it down and talk and really, engage, she's brilliant. She talks well. She has things to say. She takes accountability. She gives it back. She fucks around. She's great. But, so I think that some of the things that she gets criticized for might be a part of the shtick, the entertainment aspect. I don't know in what way. Everyone does it a little bit different. Some placate to the crowd. Some do it for themselves. Some look for like different motivations from the audience, play off of that, whatever. But it's just, I don't know. Could that be that or something a little bit more in the anxiety realm? What do you think?
I don't know. I just think she's hard-headed. And then when you talk to her, she's more understanding, I guess.
It's the show that makes her more hard-headed.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Other than that, how you doing, Matty?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Fantastic. One more time. PeePaw, how are you morning show meister, you?
Well, I was trying to talk with Bunny, and I guess I ruined the opening, but
you didn't ruin it. I yelled at you.
Today has been those days like when you run around like a chicken with your head cut off. That's
why?
Been my
what
day
happened?
today.
Who cut your head off?
Okay, so I wasn't able to do my morning stream because I had to pick my mom up. She's been really sick, and take her for a checkup with her
Copious
doctor.
well wishes to me, Ma.
And anyway, so I get her, pick her up, and we're en route to the doctor, and they call and say, "Oh, well, we got to reschedule." So said she had to
a little bit, Paige. Keep going, people. Sorry,
but anyway, they had to reschedule. Doctor had some sort of conflicting thing came up or something. I don't know, whatever. So I wound up taking her to her beauty appointment, hair appointment, wanted to get her hair done and some other stuff. And anyway, yeah, I just kind of
some makeup on old mom there.
No, she doesn't do that. She doesn't do all that. She just went and got her hair done. You know how women
get the roller set.
No, she don't even do that. So
no? Why not?
I don't. She's she's not your. She's never been one to go get her hair, washed and set like a lot of older Southern women do.
Right.
She's never been one to do that. Now her mother, my granny, oh yeah, it was like a regular like every other week type thing where I'd pick her up, take her to the beauty parlor. She's going to get a rinse and set, and but my mom was never one to do that. So
fan-fucking-test. Sorry to jump back for a moment. Oh, go ahead, Bunny.
Oh, I was going to say, I had a story that this reminded me of when I was in hair school. We used to work on the old ladies from the nursing home up the street. They would bring them in, and I had an old lady die in my chair.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Yeah. We thought she was sleeping and left her there for a minute. We let her sleep for like an hour.
An hour?
It was like, it was until the bus came back around to pick them up. We just let her sit there. I finished her hair, and she was dead. They said that she was.
How long do you think you were working on her hair while she was dead?
Probably at least like 30 minutes or so, because I thought she fell asleep about 30 minutes. It was like right after I washed her hair and stuff and started blowing it out.
So while you're soaking the hair, is she dead?
Oh, no, she was alive then. When we got back to the chair, she was like right after that.
What a way to go out, man. What a way to go. That's how I want to go, just calmly. Like, oh, shit, that guy's dead. What the fuck? He was just alive a second ago. He just closed his eyes.
It was normal for them to fall asleep, so we didn't think nothing of it. And
everybody
then
says
when the bus came around,
you want to go peacefully like that. But what if it's a massive fucking heart attack and your heart explodes in your chest? That's probably not peaceful. Your eyes just close.
You think about it's like 2 seconds.
Well, I tell you what, it's a lot better than what happened with my grandpa.
Oh yeah, let's get morbid. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he died while he's driving, and everybody in the car freaked out. I don't know why.
Because he was driving.
Was he driving?
Yeah, he's driving.
That's why.
Well, my grandpa died in a crazy way too. His tractor flipped over on him when he was on a hill.
Oh, good
man.
Lord.
Now, the only reason why I brought up the non-peaceful in your sleep thing is because, and not to get too morbid about my own mother again, but she had a heart attack in her sleep and she bit her fucking tongue off.
Oh God, no way.
Yeah. I found that detail out later.
Yeah.
Oh.
But apparently that's not uncommon because your jaw clenches.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't think that's peaceful.
Yeah.
Sorry to ruin anybody's fucking lies about people dying nicely, but I don't think there's a good way to go. I think it's like Lost Boys. Some people go fucking quiet. Some people go loud. Some people go kicking and screaming. All go into fucking fight. You're not going quietly. You just know.
Oh, that lady went quietly. A lady went quietly
we
in
don't
her
know
chair.
that.
Nobody noticed her.
That we don't know that. We don't know how hard she fought on the inside. She might have been.
She might have been having a nightmare. Yeah, there might have been a nightmare going on right when she died. Who knows?
You by chance weren't wearing your clown makeup at the time because the clown could have just scared her to death.
Did you give her a heart attack?
No, I was a sweet little 18-year-old bun who hadn't discovered
that was the moment.
The weird
that was
world of clowning.
That's the moment everything turned when you realized you did a dead woman's hair. Like everything just twisted
like
from there.
The sad clown.
Did you start thinking that maybe that you might have done it? Like that maybe you have the death touch? Like you never wash another person's hair again just in case?
Yeah.
Nah, those old people were like dropping like flies in the like 6 months that we were doing their hair.
Maybe
Like,
there was
it was
something
like
wrong with what you guys were doing to their hair. Maybe you're using a chemical. They should be
It's just
dropping
old
like
people,
flies.
Dave. It's just like
Dropping like flies,
there's just-
though.
yeah, but no, you don't get a haircut every day. You get a haircut like every 5 or 6 months. So they go get a haircut and then
Where
they don't come back.
Old people from?
Well,
though?
a lot
I
of
feel
the
like these
old
old people are
lady-
getting bussed in from somewhere.
No, let me
making
tell you
deals with
something.
Homes?
Hang on. Hang on, those old ladies? No, sir. They'll go like once a week if they can get their hair done.
The
Fucking
women,
right,
it was like every 2 weeks and then one would stop showing up and you would ask the bus driver and they'd say, well, she died last week.
See, bus driver, I feel like they're being bussed in from somewhere. You're getting
They
shady
were.
acres and shit. I knew it. There's definitely some shadiness going on.
Yeah.
A bunch of fucking shady
Old
pines.
people
see?
be dying.
They do die. It's what old people do. Everybody dies. Nobody gets out alive, just how it is. Oh, but back to the point for a moment about hard-headedness, because I have to ask, man, I thought about it for a second. Matt, name somebody in our immediate community that is not hard-headed, male or female. Definitely not any female, but males or females.
that
Who
is
you got?
not hard-headed.
Yes.
Me?
Yeah,
Me?
fuck off. Eat shit.
No, bullshit.
You're not hard.
What are you talking about?
That's good.
I'm not hard-headed, bro.
No, of course not.
We'll leave that to the chat. I'm about as hard-headed as the rest of us.
Uh,
About
Let's
as hard
see.
as who else besides self-fellatiating yourself?
Mitch, maybe? I don't know.
I feel like we all are.
Trying to
hard-headed.
think. Bo Black's is hard-headed. Augie's
Very
hard-headed.
but
Nick
that's
is hard-headed.
autism.
Let's
Nick's just
see.
fat, that's why.
Trying to
Augie's
think of
Augie.
someone who's like a. See, the thing is, I don't think easygoing is works in this community.
No,
you know what
it
I mean?
doesn't. It doesn't.
Yeah.
It really doesn't. Everybody kind of, I think in just in the entertainment field in general, it's just you kind of dig in. Like, how entertaining can you be if you're always like, yeah, you win. Yeah. No, yeah. you can only go so fucking far. It's just, I don't know. It's funny. I think it's all part of it. I like to think about it every so often though, because one of my favorite games is to kind of when I'm watching somebody, especially in regular entertainment, like late night talk show stuff, is to try to figure out how much is them and how much is show. And one of the first questions I ever asked Tommy the first time I interviewed him, how much is you and how much do you feel you put on? Because him and I have different answers on that. We have vastly different answers on that. How much I feel he's putting on to how much he feels he's putting on. Vastly different answers. But I digress. It's just, I just always find that fascinating.
Yeah. I can't really think of anyone that's like not hard-headed. Maybe like Mitch is the only one that's coming to mind.
It wasn't supposed to be like a gotcha question or anything. I'm just more of a to get to.
I just legitimately can't think of anyone off the top of my head.
It's hard.
You lose. Get out.
Yeah, fuck you, point invalid. All right. Peepers, take us away on this wonderful journey of a show.
Well, first up, we're going to hype your merch a little bit tonight.
Look at
So
that.
right out of the gate.
I'm sorry. Can I just interrupt? I apologize. Can I just interrupt? Someone said Matt's so hard-headed he wouldn't rest until Xylee called him the father of the broadcast. I just want to say that wasn't me being hard-headed. That was Xylee being hard-headed because she wouldn't call me the father of the broadcast. I just want to make that clear. That's Xylee being hard-headed. Xylee's the most hard-headed person in our community. Okay?
I feel like me coming in late to the broadcast, you're like my stepdaddy.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we brought you in, right? Yeah.
Matt, I don't think you caught how sexual that was. Did you not hear the way she squeaked out?
Yeah, I just kind of,
she hit you with it.
Kind of like, I just wanted to go over that one.
Not
real quick.
stepdaddy, stepdaddy.
Yeah.
What's up, stepdaddy, Matt? I like it.
Yeah. Well, anyways, Dead on Dave shirts.
Yes. And there's Nixie being sexy there, selling shirts. Go buy all the things. We've got all types of different collections and stuff. I'm getting Pimpin' Pete to fix them all. Go ahead and get all the shirts that you want. Shirts, jackets, hats, pompadours probably. I don't know. Anything. There's stuff on stuff and more stuff. Don't get a trash or treasure one. That's just a representation of my failure. Pawn Nation one's fine, though. Kneel or be knelt. And there's so many more. Go check them out. Yeah. Thank you, PeePaw. Drop that link. Drop that.
Drop the link?
Yeah, in the chat, dude.
Yeah, well, okay.
See, you don't want people to buy my merch. You don't want them to buy my fucking merch. You
haven't been watching
merch.
No.
Yeah.
You haven't been watching because, excuse me, sir, I have been dropping that. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you. Whatever. Is MattPitt hard-headed? The poll says 70% yes, 29% no.
They're just gaslighters, bro.
It should be 98.
I've been described as one of the most easygoing guys in this community.
You are pretty easy.
I've been told that multiple times.
You can be. You have your moments. The thing is, you keep yourself too busy to be fucking hard-headed. You move on to the next thing too fucking quick. You're out of here, and then like 2 seconds later, you're on your next show. By the way, welcome in MattPitt's identified and certified 100% hard-headedest person in the community, my Monday co-host, and I don't feel that way about her at all, Xylee Star. What's up, Xylee?
I'm the most hard-headed person in this community, sir.
Yeah, go ahead and hum Umbrella for me, please.
Okay, first of all, no. Been there, done that. Okay, being that you want to throw some shade, you one-legged bastard. All right. How am I the most hard-headed person in this community?
Just answered that question. Literally just answered that question.
Put her
Literally
in the
I
closet.
said no on something?
It took
Because
you
I said
3
no on
hours.
something?
It took you 3 hours to get you to hum a song to at least try to prove that you didn't cheat.
And it
Please
took
try to prove.
and it took 3 months for you to shut the fuck up about being the father of the broadcast.
It took you 3 months to stop denying it.
I never said it was true.
I beg to differ. I beg to differ.
I beg to differ, sir.
All right. Well, I mean, there's evidence out there.
And look at you being hard.
And look who's bringing it up again. Look who's bringing it up again.
You brought it up
Look who's bringing it up.
because you felt safe because I was in the chat, so I had to come up in here and tell you and thank you.
We were all good about this, Xylee. We were all fine and dandy.
Bunny,
You brought it up
Bunny,
again.
Bunny.
Don't go to your co-host now.
No,
Okay.
don't worry. Listen, you jump for your co-host all the time, so you just sit down, shut up, and let me talk to my co-host, Bunny.
Yes, ma'am.
Take care of my light work, baby. Bye.
Damn.
Oh, Matt, you know what? I agree though with Dave. I don't think that you're really that hard-headed. I think you're extra soft-headed.
Way to take care of the light work.
She just called you a mush head.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Oh,
She
God.
hit you hard. She hit you really hard. Sorry.
My head is as soft as a newborn baby.
Yep.
Right in the back,
Probably
right where you want it to be.
You might want to pick up one of those Oatmeal for Brains t-shirts. Just saying.
No, I don't want
Yep.
to. No, that design.
That
No.
looked familiar.
No,
Is that supposed to be Matt's essence? I get it.
I think so.
no.
Yeah, it
that-
does have Matt's essence.
It looks like a fucking Hayao Miyazaki painting or something, bro.
What the hell is that?
Yeah, I don't know. what that is.
Spirited Away. I don't know.
You dork.
Anyways, people, let's.
Someone in the chat will get it.
I'm sure.
Yeah, there's got to be at least one other nerd.
There'll be one. There's always one. People, take us away, man. I saw this story there. I love this. I went down a little bit of a rabbit hole. I don't even know exactly why. I saw it on my feed, and I just thought this was cool. You ever wonder what it was like when some of the shows, some television programming all over the world and stuff went from black and white to color? Because there was moments when it happened. Sometimes it happened even live on the air. I don't know if anybody else ever wonders those things, but sometimes I do. And God damn it, I found a really cool video that displays it. This is from Australia, and they took it and made it their own. Now, remember, this is 1975. This is goddamn good comedy. Play that shit.
Hey, Jack! The colour! It's leaking through the window!
Pooh, that filthy thing all over my new carpet!
Ah, look, it's filling the room! How are we going to breathe?
Quick out for the Wollongong air! I'll try and hold it down. There it is. Hey, look at me! I'm in colour! Come on in, it's lovely! I can't hold it on very long, Rob. Here it goes, Harper!
Amazing.
I love that.
That is the coolest.
I would be kind of curious if how many people in chat actually ever saw a television program in their childhood, whatever, that was not colorized. You know what I'm saying? They was, you know, a black and white program. I mean, I'm sure, I know there's like old movies you can go and watch, right?
Right.
But I'm talking about like
I think I
ran
had a channel in Chicago that was still black and white, but I can't remember.
Yeah, I can remember it. I mean, having black and white televisions, there were not colorized televisions. You know,
they were still around, but they weren't like in use.
Oh,
Well,
we used them
for me in my area where I was.
Okay. Yeah.
I wasn't using black and white television during my era too much. Last 40 years, can't think of them too many times. Seen them, used them for fun stuff, but never watching unironically. Now, that doesn't. I Love Lucy and stuff and reruns on TV Land. That doesn't count. That's not.
Yeah, no. Well, it counts, but what I'm saying is how many of them was actually alive when it was first aired?
That's what I'm
and
saying.
not just not a
rerun.
syndicate.
Not
in syndicate. Yeah. I was there. I seen it live, but there again, I'm as old as dirt. So
you ever seen like the I Love Lucy one when she did a show in color, and you're like, God damn, her hair is red. Holy shit!
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
Didn't
whoa.
even see that coming. That's too much red. Jeez.
Yeah, she was definitely she was a redhead. So.
Yes, amongst many other things, she was undeniably redheaded. Drew, guys, go for another 40 minutes. I can come for Who's the Twit. We'll see. We'll see what we can do. We'll try to acquiesce.
Yeah.
All right. This is another one. This is another one that I found. I like this one. This is Norway's Change.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Or something.
Yeah.
Like, they just couldn't handle
So
it.
all right, all right, television, right?
Right.
It was made to be black and white. So what? The way I'm thinking is like you buy a television that's black and white. Does that turn to color now, or do you got to go buy a television that's color?
Well, it's funny. Jeez, okay. So
Oh
the
boy,
original-
Paul's got to go back into the mind bank.
I've got to go back in the mind bank. So here's what happened was they originally had to do black and white because was all about bandwidth, right? And what signals could carry it. And as time went on, they were able to develop the frequencies that would carry the colorized signal, right?
Yeah.
So you could have a black and white television and it would receive the colorized signal, but you see it in black and white. Or you could have a colorized television, and if the show or whatever is still black and white, you just received it in black and white. There was no right. And I think if I remember right, there was even a thing where there was this gimmick thing that you could buy. It was like an overlay you could put on top of the CRT of your television, and it would try to colorize it a little bit.
My question was, is there televisions that you could buy before it was in color that would turn in color?
No.
So you had to go buy a television for it to be color, right?
Correct.
So there was never a magical moment where you're watching television not knowing that it's going to be in color, and then it just pops up.
But I wonder if they were trying to sell colored TVs like in preparation for color TV.
And then someone accidentally buys
it now.
Yeah, someone accidentally buys a color TV not knowing what it is, right? And then they set it up, and then it turns color, and they're like, "Holy shit!
It's possessed!
No,
it's a goddamn demon in my TV! What the fuck, man?"
Because if you think about it, that's got to be that's still the biggest change in television, right? Like HD is nothing compared to black and white going color.
Exactly. Yeah. And the thing about it too, right? If you look at televisions today, there are these plastic boxes flat on a wall or something, right?
Yeah.
But back in the day, they were actually a piece of furniture that was in the living room. I mean, they were made out of wood, and I mean, they were considered, and they were really fancy and stuff. And but like I say, that was a long time ago. And you would turn on the television, you'd have to wait 20 to 30 minutes for the tubes. There were actually glass tubes inside of them to warm up before you would ever see a picture. I mean, you just have this little dot in the middle of the CRT or the cathode ray tube. You'd have a little white dot, and eventually, when it would get warm up enough, it would start spreading out, and finally, you'd get your picture. So
I'm still I'm in the minority, but I'm still of the assumption that television looked its best like 20 years ago, like right when digital cable was switching to digital. I think that's when it looked its best. I don't like the HD stuff. It gives me a headache.
It looks weird. It almost looks like it's moving. The whole screen's moving or something.
Sometimes it feels like a soap opera. Like it just has that look, like the lighting is real weird, like a soap opera.
Exactly. And there's like these weird camera pans that just look like you can see the camera moving now, and it's weird. Like you can literally, like, there's no illusion anymore.
Right. Right. Yeah. There's that gap is no longer there. It just feels like you almost walk through the screen, and it's not a good feeling.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
When you watch, you're supposed to have that illusion like you're watching something, and it's not a part of your world, right? And now you're watching like it looks like real life. It feels weird, surreal. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Well, fair.
All right.
Yeah. Fair. What can I say?
It's true.
Well, Riveter.
Yeah, take us away. We got another one. Yeah, sorry, I got fucking distracted there.
Well, I could get into why it's HD, but I think
we don't. I think we've gone enough. Let's show this one before we lose everybody in our fucking.
Just what will this change mean to the Channel 2 viewers who will still be watching us in black and white?
Well, we think you'll see a big difference on black and white receivers. The new color cameras will give an improved monochrome picture, and all our new color sets here in the studio were designed with that in mind. Are you all set, Bob? Take it away in full spectrum color.
Well, Doug, first I'd like to say this, that I feel doubly honored to have been chosen to be the first one involved in our big change, because there are so many much more colorful characters around here than this reporter.
Man, I bet news stations were scrounging to fix their sets because they probably just threw shit together because it didn't matter.
Right?
Yeah. They're probably like, fuck, we're about to be in color. Everything's like purple and green and...
And then think about all of a sudden, how much of did it start mattering what the anchors and whoever else, what they actually looked like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
All of a sudden now we have to, all of a sudden now we're going to start putting makeup on them. We're going to have to, it really changed everything. So
yeah.
It
That's
did.
pretty
No,
wild.
it's true.
Yeah.
Everyone now had an identity. No, agreed in ways they just didn't before.
And you know what's even crazier? And then stop. This was like in the 70s, guys. So we're not talking, but about 50 is 70s, so it'd be 2000. So we're talking about 50 years ago, right? And now we have people day in and day out, second after second, that put on broadcast on like YouTube and Twitch and things that are far superior than anything that they were doing at that day and time in full production television stations.
We have technology that's in our hands that was stronger than anything that was going on in the world.
Yeah.
It's just it's someone like myself, or even like from my mom, right? And you sit and you talk. That's why I would always encourage anybody, if you ever get a chance to sit down and talk with somebody who's like in their 80s or 90s or even 100, if you find someone who's a centenarian, sit down and talk with them. Let them share with you their history and what they and the changes that they've seen around them, because they have seen a lot. I mean,
it's true.
So
they've seen amazing things.
People are cool.
Oh gosh. All right. So enough about colorized television. So do we want to talk about Keffals now, Dave? Because that was one of the things that you had to kind of on your documentary.
Okay. So I wanted to get into this just a little bit because I wanted to watch this clip, because this was I don't even try to cover Keffals, because why? Ridiculous people are ridiculous people, but when someone says something so fucking ridiculous and like the void of accountability this woman has is unfucking believable. Like, she's devoid of it. It's listen to this.
Now you're talking about the one that Nick put out, right?
Isn't that this?
Well, I actually went to the actual video to get that because
it's the same point. Is it going to be the same?
Yes.
Well, then fucking why make the distinction?
Can I just say if what Keffals is saying is true, she did some hardcore drugs, bro.
Hard.
Like, she fucking was doing the needles, like fucking snorting coke and meth and popping some benzos. Like, you
gotta try anything once and twice if you like it, and 3 times to make sure.
Yeah, she was living that. She was living that white trash life, bro.
Yeah. Well, the reason is Nick's is kind of fast, and I wanted so we wouldn't have to hear about slowing it down. Was the only reason why, Dave.
Thanks for the clarification, Riveter.
The clarifying Ribster.
Yeah. Okay,
all right.
Here we go.
Do you have the clip? Yes.
After the 8-day-long coke and meth bender and detoxing, I tried to go back to streaming. And then I got invited to this Twitter space where it was me and a few other trans activists, and we had to debate a whole bunch of far-right people on whether or not trans people deserved rights. I know a lot of people in the chat right now were around during that, and I was going through coke withdrawal while I was in that Twitter space, and I was so irritable.
Whose fucking fault is that? Why are you making that fucking excuse here? Why make that distinction now? Why?
I as someone who went through drug withdrawals, I don't know. Like, I feel like I could understand the excuse of saying slurs on stream if you were on drugs. I don't know about withdrawals, bro. Like, withdrawals, you're pretty clear-headed at that point.
Oh man, I think you're just forgetting how those withdrawals that just make you so racist and so fucking so misogynist and so phobic of other people's cultures. God damn it!
Yeah, wait a minute. What were the slurs?
The dreaded R slur.
Yeah, the R one.
That was it?
Yes.
Yeah, she called them a bunch of
I'm
retards.
using in generals when people get on the drugs or the withdrawals, they start being all the phobias and the phobias.
Yeah.
It was a blanket, not just her. But yeah,
There is something about Coke that'll make you want to sling our word around.
Really?
She's on to something.
Have you done
But
some
not
blow?
the Coke withdrawals, though. Not the Coke withdrawals.
Not the withdrawals.
Yeah, the withdrawals, like no, you wouldn't dare.
Have you hoovered some schneef there, Bunny?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Bro.
Whoa! How much?
You don't.
Whoa! You party, huh?
Bro, drugs will make you do some weird shit, man. Opiates will. You find yourself in girls' DMs on opiates, and you're like, "Why the fuck? Why am I here? Like, why am I trying to flirt with this girl? What
3
the fuck?
years
I've only
of
met
my
her."
life gone, dude. Yeah. 3 years of my
Just
life
like
on a couch. Yep, gone.
You're just in every girl's DMs, just trying to holler, and you're like, "Wow, dude."
That's what opioids do to you, Matt. They fucking turn you into a player.
Yeah. You're just like you're bored, and you're just looking for an endorphin rush or something. So you're just jumping into every girl's DMs.
Someone's gonna
See,
fuck
I
me.
always
Someone's
just-
gonna fuck me.
I gotta like tell y'all how this is how weird I am. Anytime I've ever done any kind of drug, I have always tried to Matilda everything. I will try to move shit with my mind, and that is like where my focus is.
You're like, this is the drug that unlocks telekinesis.
Yes,
This is the
like
one.
y'all, my whole life I've had dreams that I could do telekinesis, and I always like that's the first thing I think of on any drug is like I'm gonna Matilda the shit out of
Wait a
this
second.
bottle.
Wait a second. I asked you earlier what superpower would you give yourself. You did not.
Oh
pick
well, see, I feel like I
telekinesis.
got. Well, yeah, because I feel like I got that in me. I just got to unlock it with the right drug. So, like, I got it. I ain't worried about that one. But if I could mimic anyone's voice,
That'd be pretty good. Hey, Teddy with the $10. I actually relate to Keffals here one time. I was having withdrawals, and I just started yelling at black people to get on my neighbor. Shut the fuck. I'm not giving it to Tommy, Teddy. Your money is mine. I'm wearing a Pikachu hat. I fucking hate you, Teddy. Teddy's a horrible person. Just saying. Horrible human being. Just saying. In general.
I'll
All
write
right.
that down.
Yeah, just keep making note of it. It's just, and as Top Tomato also says, drugs are bad. Okay. Continue to play. What else does Keffals have to say? Good.
That I just had to pause for a second and I started calling them retards, and that kicked off so much shit. Like
retard really? That the R word really gets you fat fucking canceled? It's that big of a
In her
Yeah.
circle, yeah.
really?
Yeah, in her circle, yes.
That's retarded.
True.
I got.
Are you going through withdrawal right now?
Who? Peepaw?
No, you.
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yes.
said the R word.
I must be on. No, I'm trying to hide my schneef addiction, Bunny. Come on now. I'm being cool.
Sorry.
I'm being cool. Jesus. Don't you know how to be cool on drugs? I've never done drugs, just weed and a lot of pills. But that wasn't voluntarily. The Army gave them to me. They said, take these. They said, take them. This is the only help you're getting. Take them. And I did. 3 fucking years I ate those pills.
That was the best 3 years of your life.
I don't remember them. I gained 300 pounds and I don't remember them. It's like, fuck.
So
I have some of the
I
craziest
don't know.
stories from that time. Though I got taken out of a 3-story fucking building out of with a canoe, a rubber
Nice.
inflatable raft.
I always say post amputation from 2015 to 2017 were the best years of my life because I was on pills.
Pills, baby. That's a good answer. River, what
so
were you saying?
Matt, have
River.
you watched this entire video?
Yes.
Okay, I did too. So so that's good. I have a question. Maybe I just don't understand this. So she starts out with this confession,
These are my
or whatever this thing is, and she talks about how she was given all these opioids initially because of this chronic pain that she was experiencing.
Yeah.
Right. And so she became addicted to opioids. So
Mhm.
she went to her doctor and said, "Hey, listen, I think I have a little problem with opioids." And she says her doctor said, "Well, just don't tell nobody, because
no.
if you tell him."
No. She was talking to a friend or something, and they were like,
No.
"Don't tell your doctor that." We'll go back to the
No.
timestamp. We'll listen to it.
Well, I don't know if I have the damn timestamp, but
Well, back up your receipts
Hang on.
there, people. Oh, Jesus H. Christ. A woman's
Transcript.
fucking life is on the line here. Good Lord.
show transcript.
This is serious fucking business.
No, I'm pretty
people.
sure she was telling her friend that she thinks she was getting addicted, and the friend was like, "Don't tell the doctor that; they'll stop the prescription."
Oh.
Which any addict will tell you that. Don't fucking tell your doctor you think you're getting addicted, because they'll fucking cut you off.
Cut you off quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Okay. It's getting Percocet.
Percocet. Percocet.
Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go.
Let's
This is what she says here.
Prescription. I started to realize I was developing an addiction, and I went to my GP and I told my GP this, and he just said, "Don't tell anyone because they won't prescribe you opiates anymore."
Wait,
so I
wow.
So yeah, general. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe Canada's different.
Oh, Canada.
All right, so I'll continue.
Native land. People do not interrupt me. I'm singing Canada's song. Keffals likes drugs. Well, not anymore. Keffals like drugs, and she used them for an excuse. Keffals like the drugs, she used them for excuse. Play ball. Go ahead.
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love this
I
microphone.
apologize.
No, it's okay.
I apologize.
I was representing the great country of Canada. Okay.
Canada?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Sure. It makes me want to go out and get some poutine.
Stick tap.
Somewhat.
So,
with that being said, yeah, a general practitioner would be would have to report that probably.
Would that be?
You would think so.
Yeah.
Matt's the funniest man around. Something.
Yeah.
With that being said,
all right. So she says they diagnosed her with having fibromyalgia, right?
No, that sucks.
Okay, but then she later goes on and says that she had her silicone implants removed.
Oh.
And then when they did that a vast majority of this chronic pain that she was having went away with the silicone implants.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So she goes on and says, hey, well, so there's such a thing as, what was it she called it? Like breast implant sickness or something like that.
Yeah.
That mimics the same things as fibromyalgia.
Oh. I was wondering when you were going to summit Mount St. Point there, but you did.
Yeah, but anyway, it's because Matt's right. She got into where she was doing heroin. She was all kinds of shit. I mean,
she was gonna order heroin, right? She didn't do that.
No, she did heroin.
Oh, she did heroin. Oh man.
Yeah,
She
she moved on from like the opioids to where she was doing.
That's not an easy one to get off of, man. That's a tough one. That's shit.
She was actually
the needle, bro.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
Yeah, she was she was on the needle. Yeah.
I imagine she took the Suboxone route.
Yeah.
But I did want to say a funny story. Me and Nick, we didn't get into a big argument or anything, just a little disagreement because Nick was like, "Yeah, she said she was on benzos," and I was like, "No, she said she was on Percocets." And then I went back and I was like, "Oh no, it was both."
Both.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
They were both
a whole
right.
litany of drugs.
Yeah.
And there was this other one I never heard of, hydromorphone.
That is morphine, basically.
Is that morphine basically?
There are a lot of different types of morphines. When I got prescribed morphine in pill form, I did not know it came in pill form. I had 3 different types. They come in different type of release. The way that it absorbs in your body, quick acting, fast acting, shit that'll put you in a fucking coma. They gave it all to me. Same fucking time. They didn't give a shit. I don't know how
I hated morphine. It made me feel like my brain was
Oh yeah,
burned. I didn't
dilauded.
like that.
Flying Pussyfoot said that last one was dilauded. Yeah, I think they're right.
Yeah.
I remember dilauded.
It just befuddles me how doctors were so willy-nilly with that shit for so long, and some of them still are, but
they get a lot of incentive to sell stuff. Like, they get fucking trips and cars and everything else.
Bro, they ruined the whole state of West Virginia. That whole fucking state was honestly cotton.
It's
I don't trust doctors, and I don't like doctors, and I don't go to doctors.
Yeah, it's really crazy the way that the market was manipulated there, and it was the type of business, the way that they did it, it almost in pyramid scheme-esque. It's like the incentive for the fucking people to sell the drugs, and I'm talking to people who sell the equipment to make the drugs. They're all incentivized to keep it going. Back then, especially when they were traveling salesmen and not just on the phone, that shit was like that lifestyle that no longer really exists, that was like a glamorous lifestyle to fucking have for some people. The money that was involved, the drugs, the fucking travel, all the crazy shit that went around with it. It was all incentivized to fucking build the next branch to feed into the fucking actual farming and getting involved into the doctor's offices. And when that happened, when they started pushing it directly to the fucking patients, the epidemic gets thrown around so fucking easily. That shit was, and forever fucking will be. That is bad. How just fucking swept right in. My mom used it for period pains. Okay? My mom kept her fucking Percocet for years. Lied to her doctor, kept an eye. I said, why, Ma? You don't need it. You smoke weed. You do all this other shit. You don't need it. She goes, it's the best thing for my period pain, Dave. I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm sure it is.
What the fuck?
Bro,
I'm sure it's great for a sneeze, Ma.
Bro, it is. If you have the flu, fucking Percocet will clear that right up.
Clear it right up. It's like, it's not a good reason to do it.
I wanted to piggyback off your point, Dave, because there's another side of that coin. Yes, there was a lot of incentive with cars and all this. Everybody's getting rich. That being said, there are also a lot of doctors that were seduced because there was a lot of great salesmen who are like, this is a miracle pill that can take pain away, and it's not addictive at all. That's how they were selling it. Yeah. They would sell it like it wasn't addictive at all, like it was an Advil.
And you know what? And some of those salesmen were probably lied to and shown research that wasn't really there, because a lot of this stuff, I mean, let's be honest. In the early days, shit got through. Shit got like the testing that we have now is because of the testing we had then. I
still won't trust nothing from a doctor. I won't take nothing prescribed from a doctor, but I will take Molly from a stripper shoot. So, like, I trust that.
You'll do a you'll do a roofied up fucking navel shot before you'll take one from a doctor. Yeah, that's fair.
Yes,
that's fair.
Hey, you got to respect a woman that has her standards.
Standards. Stand for something, fall for anything. My God.
So, bottom line is sympathetic to her addiction problems.
Oh God, no question.
But we're going to have to push the bullshit on the withdrawals, calling her, making her say the R word.
Well, here's the thing. For me, don't use the motherfucking blanket excuse. Well, if you're trying to make an apology in the first fucking place, don't then back up and use all this shit to then like explain your reasonings when they're not. It's hard to take. You can't take accountability when you're blaming addiction, because there's no accountability. No reasonable person is going to be like, no, motherfucker, it wasn't just the drugs, it was you. They're going to give you the pass. Most people are going to be like, the drugs, man, the drugs. But you're when you go and you lean on them, you're then giving that to yourself. You're not really taking accountability. That's my one big criticism. Sorry, Bunny.
Yeah.
Oh, I was just going to say, I think she used it on too small of a word. Like, she should have used that excuse on, like, a much harsher word, and people maybe would have been like, okay, maybe.
Right. No, that's a good point. That's a really good point, because it's such a sledgehammer to a fucking fly. But that's us on the outside. Like Matt said, in her world, that could be a death knell, you know? So...
Yeah, I guess.
Perspective.
Okay.
I guess stuff like that will drive you to do coke.
I was about to say, that about makes me want to.
Right? Schneef it up. You want to hoover up and schneef? Oh, what's going on? Whose backyard is this? Oh, it's West fucking Virginia. Wait a minute. I bet there's Percocet involved.
Speaking of which,
Percocet.
This is just an elementary principal out there unlocking their dumpsters.
Oh, have you heard of
Okay,
go ahead. No, keep going.
There we go.
Oh.
Yeah, pause. Have you heard of Cocaine Bear? This is Oxy Bear.
This is Oxy Bear.
Black Bear. Black Bears ain't gonna go after you. We got black bears everywhere.
Hang on.
Wait.
Did you not see the Cocaine Bear? That some bitch was a black bear.
No. This is Oxy Bear. He doesn't hurt anybody. He's just looking for a dark place to lay down.
Just all he wants to do is take a nap. That's all that bear wants to do. Take a really, really good nap. That's about it. Fuck it. I just saw another video this morning about a black bear. This was great. This couple thought they were like scaring out a raccoon or something.
Yeah.
And it was a fucking bear. It was a goddamn bear. And the chick actually had a pretty damn close call with it too, because she stopped to look and then she was like, oh shit, it's right there. And she ran right by. Great video.
Yeah. When I was little, we used to know that when my mom tapped on the window, it meant there was a bear in the yard.
Really? That
or
fucking
there was a bear. Yeah.
When was the last time you saw a bear?
Probably the last time I was up around where I grew up.
Oh, fair enough. I love the.
Yeah.
I still don't know when that was, but that's fine. Did she tap it on the nose with a newspaper? Yes, that's what they did, Austin Bennett. She did. Any more to that video? Does the bear come and steal a child?
No, they
Want a
just
picnic
plays
basket?
it back and they just show it in slow motion, kind of where the dude's running away. That's it.
You have a picnic biscuit? Hey, boo boo.
We have an update on the Hassan Piker and Aiden Ross. This is
folded like a lawn chair. Let's see it.
Yep. And this is Hassan Piker learning this news.
What is this? Didn't you see this? Checked on this and it looks like the claim has been closed by the content owner. They fucking went and reversed this one. Okay. Fucking pussy. Yeah. That's right. You fucking bitch. Exactly. Motherfucker.
First thing, bitch made. Why didn't you stand by your fucked up convictions, bitch? God damn, man. Well, can't win for losing, I guess.
Yeah.
He has every right to fucking still be mad.
Oh yeah.
Every goddamn right. Oh God. Is that
Have you ever went to Taco Bell after, had a little night out, a little something, right?
Oh, yeah.
And you look through the drive-through window and your Taco Bell worker is doing this.
No, speaking of Oxy.
Yeah. Oh, fuck off. Is that real? No.
Hang on. It gets better.
You look directly at the camera.
Yeah, but he's gone, dude. I'm telling you,
he's drugged up?
Gone. He's fucked up.
It's gotta be
This is at the Taco Bell in Niles. I'm sitting here waiting for my food. And this guy.
He sounds fucked up too.
Yeah, they already Taco
looks
Bell.
like this.
What the fuck, man?
This is horrible. This is ridiculous.
Bella, he looks like a kid.
Oh, he's definitely a kid. Is it going down? Is it going down? He's going
This
down.
is the Taco Bell in Niles. Off 11th Street.
That's not normal drugs.
No.
Yeah.
Is he smelling something?
No, I think he's on Oxy. He's on some sort of opiate.
Whippets or something. Oh yeah, this guy's like, I should probably do something about this.
Yeah, because he could be overdosing on something.
Yeah, watch, he's just narcoleptic.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Bro, are you good? Yeah. What's going on with you, man?
Alright, man. I've just been working.
No, we're waiting for food, man. You got a whole line. You've been sitting here nodding out at the drink machine, man.
Yeah, I feel that, bros.
Bro, you should probably not.
I want you to look at those pupils.
Sad.
Look at those fucking pupils.
I feel that, bro. Oh my god. Look at those.
There's literally 0 irises. It's nothing but pupil there.
He might be possessed by a demon right now. He looks like a cat.
Fucking Ganja
Fuck,
says he's
man.
on a Scooby snack.
Well, we need Drew. Drew can identify drugs really well. He knows what drug this is.
No, this is opiates, bro.
Yeah,
This is either
his eyes are
he's-
swimming pools. It very well could be. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. If it was meth, he would be twitching, or some sort of amphetamine. He'd be real.
No, yeah, amphetamine don't make you doze off.
No. This is definitely some sort of opioid. Yeah.
Well, unless you're starting to overdose on it. Like, I mean, if you're overdosing on an upper, you get all disoriented and kind of like spacing out.
That's why I thought the guy was getting out of the car, was maybe to check on the guy, but no, he's just chastising him over not.
He just wants his fucking food.
And let's just be honest. Do you want that bringing you a fucking taco?
No.
No.
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is up with. They're all just birds. The stupid ass tattoos. That bird's supposed to be like fading into the background. Like on a stupid arm.
I think it's a bunch of J's. That's what it looks like.
Fours.
I see a bird.
Oh,
and then
yeah,
looks
maybe it's fours.
Those are not fours.
Well, there's birds, and then there's the number 4. There's 3 4s.
Oh
and then there's
man, I was
birds.
looking at them differently. I thought they were.
Yeah,
like
I thought it was
birds
J's
flying.
at first.
Wow,
Yeah.
better than me. I thought they were like in far perspective birds. Like birds flapping their wings out in the distance. I'm all kinds of fucking R-worded. Good Lord, I'm on whatever that guy's on. Jesus. I do want to go to that Taco Bell. I bet that those tacos are fucking stuffed full of fucking beef and beans and probably other stuff.
They keep forgetting if they've done it already.
Everything's a double meat
everything.
taco. Shit. Everyone's 500 pounds that goes to that Taco Bell. Oh,
Poor
yeah.
guy.
You see this guy's
Why
face?
would you waste your high at work though? I feel like no, thank you.
This guy's face right there. He's putting on the best performance he's ever put on. That is the most. I promise I'm not on drugs. Face. You know I'm completely sober, officer. Look.
That's the I hope I don't lose my job face, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. For him to be on that much drugs at his job, his boss has got to be on just as much drugs. That's a lot of drugs.
Right. You know, I'm not
At least our Taco Bell around here, I know they regularly drug test. That's why I would never wanted to work at Taco Bell, like in high school, because I was like, that's stupid.
I'm not a snitch, but this is dangerous. But like, what do you do in this situation? You call the cops and be like, "Yo, this guy's nodding off in the fucking Taco Bell." Like,
well, obviously, this guy decided to put it on TikTok was the best way to deal with it. But you know,
it's content, dude. Come on,
everything
it's
is content, Riveter. Everything is content. Life
everything's
is content. Goddamn
exactly.
Right. Milk it.
Yeah.
Milk him. Put him on a T-shirt. Look at his fucked up face.
That's who I shot. Right there is who I should have got to model for my fucking shirt.
You wouldn't even have to do like a weird fuck mouth with it. It just kind of works.
No.
See if you can
This
license
guy-
his face.
this guy is every dude who watches the commentary community.
Yeah.
That's over 25.
Yeah. I think you nailed that one. Haircut and all.
Yeah.
He's probably in chat right now going, "Fuck you guys."
Fuck
I
you
bet you if
guys,
you looked.
I lost my job, man. This isn't funny. Fuck. They're not going to hire me back this time. I blew up on the talk, yo.
Oh, fuck.
All right, what else we got? This guy's fucking great. Legend.
We have some bad news.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Legendary folk singer Gordon Lightfoot passed away yesterday at 84 years
Hold
old.
I didn't even know he was still alive.
One moment. Matt, I'll do you one better. Most of the chat, I'll take you. Go ahead, take a moment. Go Google who the fuck that was, because I'm going to say about 80% of you don't fucking know. And then after that, come back and decide if you give a fuck, because I don't. Sorry.
Oh, you never heard? You never listened to listened to Wreck of Edmund Fitzgerald?
No.
He wrote it was the best stripper song ever. The Wreck of Edmund Fitzgerald.
Just hum a few bars.
Oh God, I can't. I don't think I can hum. Riveter, you go. No, it's not. I don't know why River said it's a stripper song. It is not a stripper song.
It's not a
I
stripper
don't know.
So
It's not a
fucking
stripper
stupid. I went right to stripper song.
It's the
I was like,
exact
I would
opposite
know
of a
what
stripper
that
song.
is.
It's just like a folky, like a.
It was a folks. You've heard the song, Dave. I know you've heard the song. But he wrote. He also wrote.
I don't know if Matt's doing a bad
if-
job or.
No, he's doing fine. If you could read my mind, Sundown.
Here, wait. Let me try to sing if you can read my mind. All right. I think I know this one. You ready? If you can read my mind.
No.
You would see I'm in love with your brother.
No.
Okay. That's not it?
He looks.
No.
God damn it! Hold.
He looks like Willie Nelson's crackhead cousin.
Let me find a younger version of him.
It's a good song, bro.
Have you ever seen Phantasm?
Yes,
looks like a
yes, he looks
shorter,
just
tall
like that.
man, Boy! Holy fuck, he really looks like him there.
He looks like the other guy from Tall Man.
Yeah, he really
Yeah.
does.
He looks like the
Oh
other
yeah,
guy.
the guy from 3. Yeah, holy
Yeah.
shit, he looks like them both.
Back in the day, this guy pulled a lot of women.
Pussy, yeah, this guy fucked.
Yes.
He fucked a lot. Just because of that guitar. See, look, I can tell you why he fucked. curly hair, mandals, guitar. You could sit under any tree basically up until 15 years ago. I think Jason Mraz killed it. Sit under any tree and you were probably getting blown with it. Yeah, fuck Jason Mraz. I'm with you on that. Fuck him. He sucks. But you can sit under any tree with that look and get blown. Guaranteed.
I'll tell you where guys went wrong. They started sitting outside of Starbucks and doing that instead of sitting under trees.
Jason Mraz. That's what
Did you know that Bob Dylan said that Gordon Lightfoot was his favorite singer? And
the record Edmund Fitzgerald's a great fucking song. I will say that.
I need to know it. Just play it for me. Fuck it. We'll take the copyright.
Yeah, let's play it.
Okay.
The man died. He's a legend. Damn it. Oh, Tommy's so attractive. Look at that fat Tommy there. I love it. I love fat Tommy. It's like my favorite thing.
And this is based on a true story too.
Fucking wonderful. I love songs based on true stories.
Okay.
Let
me tell you something.
No.
He is a great singer-songwriter. He's a
singer-songwriter.
No, I'll never respect Dave's taste in music ever again.
He really looks like the crypt keeper right there, though.
He really
in that red jacket. He really does.
84 years old. Like, what do you want from him?
Well, I mean, like the shape of his forehead and his hair, it was just.
Well, at least if I ever decide to off myself, I found the music, I'll do it too.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you something. Matt and I agree on something.
Yeah, but this isn't the one.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is the one.
This is it. This is 100% it. I don't think
one.
I could ever trust your musical taste again, Dave.
You guys could suck my goddamn cock for all I care when it comes to music taste. That's the only thing I give a shit about because I have awesome taste in music, and you guys listen to fucking Gordon Lightass. I don't want to hear that shit. Rest in peace, Lightfoot. I'm being respectful. Hey, we lost Harry Belafonte. You really think I give a fuck when I can't anymore? Are you fucking? Yeah,
you can still do it.
I can, but he's no longer in the world. It feels empty and hollow. Now I need to do my new one. Gale, don't be Gale. Gordon Lightfoot was not Belafonte. No one made that argument, but I'm going to anyway. Teddy with $5. I stopped caring about deaths when Ghosty destroyed my trust. Give this to Tommy. Fuck off.
That was good.
I hate Teddy so fucking much. If he wasn't such a cunt, just an in general fucking cunt, he would be hilarious. But he's a cunt. Thank you for your money. Tommy gets nothing.
So we have two stories this week
from
the lovely.
Oh, we have
Bunny.
a bunny story?
Two of them. Two.
All right.
Two
I
stories,
love two
Dave.
bunny stories. It's better than one. Dog missing from Georgia since 2017, found in Wayne County. Ooh, can I sidebar this real quick?
Yes.
Check this out. True story. I had a beagle by the name of Hermes. Loved this fucking dog. Great dog. My mom was horrible and let it out. Let it run away. And told me that he just ran away. I'd later find out that she didn't want to take him out. So she I'm like, it's a fucking beagle. It's a beagle. We live in an apartment. She was horrible. Anyway, 3-4 months go by. Significant amount of time. There was this one dog kennel that was close on my way to school. I'd pass it all the time. Never stopped there. But this one day, 4 months after he disappeared, I decided to fucking stop there. And I just asked. I was like, hey, is there any beagles here? Has any beagles been here for a little while or maybe just came in? One just came in last night. You want to see him? Would you fucking believe it was Hermes? My fucking dog. I was like, what the fuck? So I call my mom, right? I'm like, yo, I found Hermes. He's at the dog shelter. We can pick him up for $65. And my mom was like, $65? I'm like, fuck you. I'm like, don't you fucking dare. So we got the goddamn dog, and I leave for basic training, and they fucking kill it.
What?
They killed my dog, my mom and her cocksucking husband. They fucking took him to the kennel because they
Story.
didn't want to take him to fucking Arizona, so they took him to a kennel, a kill shelter, and they had my goddamn dog killed when I was in basic
Oh, I hate
training.
the story.
And she lied to me for 2 fucking years on that. I'm starting to have some repressed fucking memories. 2 fucking years she lied to me until she told me that my goddamn dog was fucking dead, or that said it was at a fucking kennel. Goddamn, didn't tell me that I was a bastard until I was fucking 13 years old. Lied to me till then. Fucking didn't know my grandfather died for 3 months.
Let it out, Dave. Let it all out.
Dave,
Sorry.
Dave.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think your mother was not a very good person.
No, she stole a lot of money from me, Matt. One of my first fucking remembrances of like conflict and consequence was when she stole my $500 communion money out of my goddamn casino, the bank. I was devastated. 8 years old and devastated. And she would continue to do it to me until the day she fucking died. The last act that my mom did was made sure she fucked me financially. $15,000. Love my mom. Still miss her. Still miss her. Yeah.
All right, this is a bit of a dark joke, but was there any part of you that when she passed away, you were like, all right, well, I don't have to deal with her anymore?
It took a little bit of time after some time. I was like, when COVID hit, if I'm being honest, when COVID hit, I was like, man, I'm kind of glad she's not around for this. My mom was 4 days away from living with me. You know, that's why I went into debt to try to fucking help her out. And this whole situation in fucking Chicago happened. And she was very stubborn on how she would come live with me. And she wanted to fucking drive cross country from Chicago to here in a U-Haul. She didn't tell me her heart was 98% fucking blocked. She wanted to drive. I wouldn't have done it anyway, but I certainly wouldn't have done it then. I can't even drive. She was fucking nuts. So no, we're going to start all over, and that's how it was going to be. She didn't want to do it. She waited, fucking waited. Then finally decided to come 4 days before she was getting on a train, had a heart attack in her sleep and died.
Oh shit.
Yep. So, but it's fucked because it's like if she would have made it to COVID, and especially here, I would have killed her. I would have murdered her with my own hands. There's no way I would have been able to stay locked up with that woman. Really, her dying saved her murder. So
that was the universe.
Silver linings, you know. I'm not
YouTube commentary kills his own mom. Hi, I'm Wavy Webster. And today we're talking about.
I may have killed the fucking woman, man. I swear.
You would have been in a Wavy Webster video.
Yep. 5 YouTubers who killed their mom during COVID.
5 YouTubers killed their mom.
And you know what,
my
Matt?
mom would have found that funny, by the way. What's up?
You know what,
River,
Matt?
careful, River. What?
You probably would have wound up with that computer instead of Dave.
Oh shit. Damn.
Man, the paths we could take.
Dark time. Yeah, it's really it's amazing. Just these little turns.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get to Buddy's story about the dog.
Yeah, this will cheer everybody up.
Or whatever. Or tell me the story.
Oh.
Somebody tell me the goddamn dog story.
This dog was missing, and then it got found 7 years later.
Yeah, 2017 it went missing.
Yeah.
That's the whole story?
Yeah, that's basically it.
Shit.
Well, I mean, that's a pretty astounding amount of time.
Oh, it is. It is. I'm sorry. I took.
Yeah, it was microchipped. Yeah, it was microchipped. So they looked up the info. Yeah, and they were like, "Oh no, it just finally got turned into ended up at a shelter where they checked it." Yeah.
We could have fought through the controversy
You
together.
ever heard the story?
Brandon who was death on Dave.
You ever heard the story about
Well, I'm sorry, Matt. Verse $5. We could have fought through the controversy together. Rebranding you as Death on Dave. So many memories. I think Dead on Dave is probably keeping me demonetized. I don't fucking know. It keeps me in the yellow. I just a theory though. What's up, Matt?
Yeah, you ever heard the story about the turtle?
What turtle?
So there's this family who had a pet turtle, and it went completely missing. It happened in the 80s, right? Like in the 2010s. They're cleaning out the attic. They look around and there's the fucking turtle, like right there. It's been surviving for 30 years.
Shit.
Yeah. So 30 years surviving in on little moss and shit in the attic.
See, this gives me hope because I lost a hermit crab a couple years ago in my house. He got out of his terrarium. and that he could still be alive. That's my theory, is because I never found a shell. I never found him, and I think he's surviving like on bugs under that old house or something.
The last year I lived in government housing was 2009, where we still like had neighbors and stuff, other soldiers. And I'll never forget this when we were getting ready to leave. My daughter runs up to me and says, "Daddy, there's a turtle in the trash." I'm like, "What?" One of these motherfuckers threw a whole ass turtle in the trash. So we took the turtle, we took it home. And would you goddamn, we don't know how old it was. It's some sort of a ridgeback. Would you fucking believe this motherfucker is still alive? This was 2009. This bitch is still alive in Germany to this day.
Turtles live long, man.
It's eating like three fish.
They live a really long time.
This motherfucker lives with no heat, with heat, doesn't matter. We can't kill the bitch. Sometimes the fucking heater doesn't work. Sometimes the filter stops working for like a year. Doesn't matter. This bitch just keeps getting stronger. It's eating like 2 or 3 fish. It's fucked up.
Yeah,
Turtles
they can
survive.
they can survive, bro.
Mm-hmm.
There's another.
Oh, go ahead, Matt. Sorry.
There was another story of a turtle. For some reason, the kid had a pet turtle, and he like painted the shell, and he literally the turtle like ran away. I don't know how a turtle can run away, but it got away. And one day he was a kid, and now he's a grown man, and he's just walking through the woods of his dad's area. Venturing out, looking at stuff, and all of a sudden he looks down and there's the fucking turtle, and he sees the fucking painting on the shell. And we're talking like he's like a 35-year-old man now.
That's crazy.
That's pretty insane.
A lot of turtles breathe through their butts.
Thank you.
Like, there you go.
It's good. It's good information. That's just good information right there.
It is.
It is. This is true. Yes, Ganja, I do. Not only do I have a daughter, she just turned 18. 18. Fuck, I'm old. I'm so old. What else we got there, peepers?
Well, this is a video that was sent for us to review by the lovely Bunny as well.
The journey is usually the part that you remember anyways.
That's good.
This video like 50 times and it just gets funnier and funnier.
This is gonna be my most sussiest take of all time.
Okay.
Women with deep voices is hot.
Oh, B. Arthur, bro. I'm with you.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm with you on that. That's not a hot take at all. No, I'm down with it.
I said it was a sussy take. I didn't say it was a hot take.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Sussy. Why is it sussy?
Yeah.
Do you want it to mean that you want dick?
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying like that's how it's gonna get twisted, right? Oh, well, Blair White's got a deep voice, or something like that.
Okay.
That's all
Okay,
right.
Matt. Now I think you do.
You can like what you like. I mean, Keffals has kind of a deep voice.
I would not fuck Keffals.
Why not, Matt?
I would fuck Blair White with a dick before I'd fuck Keffals without a dick. Why did everybody go quiet?
Noted. I'm writing that down.
We're just letting that marinate.
I let that one sit on me for a second, and then my asthma got me. Oh, that visual hit me strong and fast, really hard. Fuck, man, Blair White. Fuck, Blair White's almost as dead to me as fucking James Charles. Man, they both have trapped the fuck out of me a few times.
Oh yeah, she's sexy.
Well,
she is. She might be stupid or whatever. I don't know what everybody's opinion. I don't really care about it. I don't pay attention enough, but she is sexy.
James Charles knows what he's doing, and it's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
He's almost got me to masturbate to him on 4 or 5 separate occasions now, and I don't appreciate it.
Bro, what the fuck were you looking at?
His ass, unfortunately. Sometimes he traps his ass. His ass is like fucking hot ass girl ass sometimes. And then he's like, ha, you're gay. I'm like, fuck again.
Yeah.
Shit. You think that I know this ass by now, but he's got contours and angles and shit. It's almost impressive.
Yeah, him in them little denim shorts. Ooh-wee.
Man. It's like 6 or 7 or 11 times, Matt. I'm starting to... I should just unfollow this motherfucker, but I can't stop.
But that's why you don't. I get it.
Shut up. Don't you read my mind. Drew sends his game show. So he has arrived. How you doing, Drew, baby?
Hello. I've literally been busy all day until about 2 minutes ago, and I had to kick people out of my house because I was like, otherwise I'm gonna miss this little game show segment. So get the fuck out.
Yeah, fuck them. You had a little bit more time.
Yeah.
We haven't even. So I don't know how much there is total to cover here, but let's get into it because Tommy and Paige, they came head to head today, blow to blow. Did it live up to expectations? Did it blow them away? Did you get what you wanted from it? What were you expecting? All that and more. Matt was actually there, so you can give us a little bit of build-up here. What happened? Why did it happen? And what the fuck is this?
Well, it went as well. It went as what I expected. They were going to have some flirting with each other. I was going to get thrown under the bus, and then Nick was going to come on and argue. And that's pretty much what happened.
Pretty much what happened, yeah. Pretty much. Now everybody watched this. I know PeePaw was into it. You were loving it. What'd you see, Peepers?
Basically what Matt said. That's
good echo chamber.
That's essentially what happened. I mean, what do you want me? I mean, that's what happened.
Okay,
Matt, Nick came in hot. I mean, like red hot.
I
poker.
haven't seen the only part I saw.
Yeah, that's
with
the
Nick,
best part.
Yeah, the only part I saw with Nick is when it kind of calmed down and everyone was kind of getting along a little bit. So let's see when Nick came in, because at that point things had already died down between Tommy and Paige. So let's see what happens.
So just for context, and I don't know if this necessarily needs to be, but I'm going to share anyway. Just right before this, where Nick is brought on, she asked Tommy about Nick's brigading on Twitter, asking people to make videos on Blair. And was that not kind of T-channel-y in nature and cancel culture? And did Tommy agree with that? And Tommy backed up, said, yeah, I'm okay with that because Blair is such a threat. She is that bad of a person, right?
Damn.
So Tommy kind of, says, yeah, he's okay with it. And so then we'll go pick up right where Nick is brought in.
All right, let's see what Nick says.
Here's the thing.
Well, I can see that Nicholas DeOrio wants to come in, so if he wants to come in and have a chat, I'm more than happy to do so.
Right, let me see.
She's fearless. She'll fucking talk to anybody.
Hey, Nick, when are you gonna make a video?
Stephanie.
You gonna make a video or what? You gonna make a video?
Maybe, but I have a few questions if that's okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess my major issue with this whole situation, let's just I'll even give you the fact that maybe you didn't know that I'm like on Tommy's team during the whole duration of this, and we're like actively like business partners while this is happening. So I'll give you that. I just don't seem to understand why you can see Tommy's interactions with Blair and kind of justify why he's had such a reaction to the situation. And then for me, it's some straw man Gabby Hanna example. I guess why is the double standard applied, even if Tommy agrees with all those Gabby Hanna points as well?
What do you mean about the Gabby Hanna points? Why?
I get like you're angling this as like making some comparison as if like Blair and Gabby are I guess handled similarly in the commentary bros, like while attacking her. And I'm confused at where that's going.
Okay, so when it comes to Illuminati, the fundamental issue that people seem to be having with her is the fact that it is a pattern of events, right? She keeps doing this bullshit shit to people over and over again, either calling them out publicly without any, real facts or receipts to back that up, as well as just being a shitty person to individuals within the community, and that's been happening for quite some time. So when all of these people started coming out one by one, talking about their own personal experiences with her, the stance from you, from what I gathered from your Twitter at least, was that you wanted more people to come forward because then it would show a pattern of behavior. The thing that I'm trying to make you understand when it comes to the Gabby Hanna situation is that for my community, now granted I actually don't agree with my community when it comes to this, and I made videos at the time stating that I felt that they went a little bit too hard on Gabby Hanna. But when it comes to my community, the stance that they took was that it was a pattern of events. So when the Bianca Devon situation did take place, it was like another one to add on top of an already growing snowball of Gabby Hanna just being horrible to people.
The Bianca Devon thing was a non-issue. because it was a clear mistake. And
I fundamentally agree that the Bianca Devin situation was a mistake, and there was absolutely no other way that Gabby Hanna could have been able to handle that situation more effectively. But the community had already turned on her because of the past behavior, be that her relationship with Trisha Paytas, the way it is that she's treated other people who reviewed her books, the way it is that she handled her time when she was with that Mr. Preda guy and all of that kind of stuff, her relationship with Alex James, as well as the Jesse Smiles situation. Like, there was so much already that it was like yet another thing to show that, from my community's perspective, that she was just a shitty person. So whilst I don't believe that that was a fair example, especially...
I thought Nick was going in.
He does.
Fuck, man. We're watching the whole fucking video, people. Not that it's not good. Good conversation, but I thought we were supposed to see what Nick said, goddammit. All right, play.
With the Bianca Devin situation, I understand where the community...
$2, give this to Paige. Shut up. Play.
It's coming from. So it's kind of, for me, when I'm looking at it, it was like our community was supposed to put aside all of the other bullshit and focus on the Bianca Devin situation, which is where I would actually go as well, that we should have just focused on that one situation.
I want to answer that. I want to answer that before Nick
But then
does.
with your community, we have to acknowledge everything that this person has ever done and not focus on the current situation.
Yeah, but see, I don't think that's the case. And the other thing is, I think each situation, Jesse Smiles did nothing.
Do you mind? I can take this. Do you mind?
All right.
So the issues I had with Gabby Hanna are a lot, and I'm not going to stick on them too much because that's not really the point. But with Gabby Hanna, I think that the whole situation with Bianca was fucking insane. I actually openly dislike Jesse Smiles. I think a lot of her arguments are fucking stupid. I have a 7-hour stream on my second channel going through that. I'm not afraid of any of those arguments. If I thought that there were valid arguments to be made against Gabby, and there are valid arguments like in other sectors, sure, I think those are totally fair. I think that a lot of the stuff that she's been receiving is unjust. Not just criticism. And for all I know, some of the stuff that Illuminati is dealing with is unjust criticism. The time will show that as it progresses. And that's why I think videos should be made about it. I think they should articulate their points. Like you said, evidence wins. I think they should provide some of that, because a lot of it was all spoken word. But that's not the problem. The problem is, as we're sitting here talking about T channels, the difference between me, a commentary channel, and you, a T channel, who is claiming...
Man, don't piss Nick off. I mean, like, when Nick comes correct, man, he comes fucking correct. Jesus Christ. Play.
That she knows what I'm talking about on my Twitter, which she has blocked. I guess the only tweet you saw is when I'm telling people to make videos. Because if you didn't, and you're looking through all the other stuff, I'm not hiding my bias. Again, that's the difference here. I'm vindictive, 100%. The same way Tommy's vindictive.
Also, big credit to everybody for letting everybody talk. Everybody get out. There's a lot of long-winded points, and they're letting everybody fucking get to them. They're all taking it. That's fucking awesome. Play.
Because of the way that he's been treated by Illuminati. Okay, I'm looking at somebody who's DMCA'd my fucking channel. I'm looking at somebody who lied about being swatted by somebody and then went into business with them. I'm looking at somebody who's gone around telling people that I made fun of her cancer and her miscarriage and all the shit that she was going through, supposedly when we were friends, that she never even told me about, okay? I have people messaging me in 2019, moderators of a server, saying to look out for this guy. He's like made fun of my cancer and he's this huge piece of shit. I have those same fucking messages from new moderators in 2023. This has been going on for years. So please argue why I'm not justified to be mad at her and why I'm not justified to fan the flames. I would really absolutely love to know.
Okay, so you already acknowledged that in the beginning when I said that I'd looked over TommyC's video, that there was, you could at least give some allowance to the fact that I might not have known that you were quite heavily involved with her.
No, because you're a T channel. You don't fucking know anything. Ever. That's the problem with you. You're a fucking airhead, and you go out and you speak about a bunch of shit that you don't fucking know about. And then when people criticize you, it's just like, oh, it's the fucking commentary men here to attack me again. This is why people don't like you, and it's sickening.
Yeah, I don't really care if people don't like me, though. So
okay, sure. That's guaranteed.
That's a non-argument for me. But no, when I was talking about it, I was mainly speaking about the instant.
Keep going.
at hand. I wasn't talking about all of the other
No,
instances.
but I wasn't, and you thought I was because you didn't do your fucking research. Again, Betty Page.
Yeah,
okay,
but
so then where would I find that? Where would I find that?
On my fucking timeline that you blocked, because I've been tweeting about it nonstop. I've been going on multiple streams talking about it.
Pat,
I don't know, maybe before you do your commentary response stream, you should have your news team do the fucking research.
Actual content,
Petty,
what
can
content
you
have you made?
concede? Can you concede, sort of like you did with
Dude,
me?
go look at Tipster's video, the one you cited where he talks about how she DMCA'd my fucking channel.
Yeah,
I thought that was your research.
I mean, I'm Nick's being a lot harder on you than I want, but I mean, like you did say you watched all the content, and it's like I don't.
I'm not used to this, Tommy. This is a different Tommy. I like this Tommy. This is an older, this is a mature Tommy. Look at him go. Look at him navigate these waters. I'm impressed. Fucking kick ass. That's my dude. Play.
I don't think Nick understands like how you didn't come to the conclusion that he's maybe.
I didn't think, I'm going to be perfectly honest, I didn't think that his involvement was as deep, and I didn't expect this kind of emotional reaction from him, if I'm perfectly honest.
Yeah.
Because I didn't think that it was as deep or as big for him.
Sure, I mean, all right, so you got to concede. So you have to concede. You have to concede. You
Are
didn't
you going
know.
to let me finish?
You might have made a mistake. All right, go ahead. You can finish.
Yeah, so when it came to that, I thought the main people who really should have, like, you know, a more emotional stance when it comes to this is individuals such as Cruel World, Happy Mind, as well as TommyC, and maybe Tipster as well, but I didn't think that your involvement was as heavy or that it had that much of an emotional effect on you.
Nick,
Exactly.
can I ask you something? Can I play devil's advocate?
That exemplifies Nick's point. I mean, it really does. That's kind of the point of all of it. And this is the double-edged sword of creating content in the first place. I think 95% of people don't think about the ramifications of all the people they talk about, especially when they make like blanket videos or they name multiple people in a situation or exclude people in a situation. They don't think about every aspect of it. Not even some of the better researchers will have omissions, you know. But this is one of those where there's not a lot of excuses because of how much coverage there was of it. But yeah, it's there's always going to be these situations. It's going to be almost endless. What do you guys think?
Well, okay. So I have a quick thought, I guess. When you have somebody that's from one part of the internet, which is the drama beauty community stuff, which is where Paige is originally from, and she comes into the commentary or what this part of the internet is, and you start trying to make a video or you start trying to discuss things, there's such a lore history that there's no way for you to know everything, right? Just like I
though? I mean, like, because I don't think it always fucking matters. And like Nick has a good point because of just how deep she covered and the points that she made. It's like if you're going to go that hard, you want to make sure.
Yes.
But
yes,
you know, speaking from an entertainment aspect, yeah, I guess it's different because speaking from a different commentary, a different community, like you're saying, T is just different. I think that's the whole point Nick's trying to make. Continue. I'm sorry.
Well, no, it's okay. So if you come in and you just do like a very surface level, just basic, this one thing, but when you start, yes, but when you start trying to go deep into the story and stuff, and for in this situation here, like with Nick, it just kind of toss it aside as being, not relevant, or if this is just, as was kind of set out in this stream today, the commentary bros coming for a woman type mindset. That's the problem, right? Yeah. And
well,
so
that's the common shield.
Yeah,
it's an
yes.
issue. Yeah.
So, but that's just my 2 cents.
It's funny to add a little context too. I was around at the time when all this was happening. I think I was in the middle of moving over this way. I remember being told about it, what happened with Illuminati, and that whole fallout. People were fucking upset about it, you know, like it ruffled feathers, man, because they were a team. I mean, Tommy created that whole the fake news, or real news, fake people shit. You know, whether you liked it or you didn't like it, he created that with a lot of people who contributed, and they became a team, and they worked together, and their friendships were forged. And when you start fucking over your friends and these things start happening, I don't know if it's being fragile. You know, shit, I appreciate when some of our own start to fucking talk and actually just spit it when it's real. You know, and sometimes we don't do that fucking enough. Yeah, you don't know where borders are if you don't let people fucking talk about it every so often. So I don't know if the fragile thing's fair in that one. In my opinion, thoughts? Fuck you. Fuck
I don't.
everybody,
I just.
fuck us all.
I mean, I was strictly an outsider consumer. I loved those videos that the SFTP news thing was doing. You know, with John Scream and Warren.
John
what was
Scream
her name?
was fun. John Scream
yes.
was a lot of fun. Him and I, we did some collabs for a while. He was fun.
Yeah.
I hosted his show for like a month and a half or something. Now that I remember it, jeez, those were the days. God, I've lived a lot of YouTube lives.
And then of course her character was what, Sarah J.
Yeah, Sarah J. Warren.
Warren, yeah. And there was another character. There was, of course, Rip Wilson or whatever was Tommy's character. But then there was another one that was John Scream's brother, but I can't remember. God, that's been too long ago. But I enjoyed those videos. I found them entertaining at the time. I thought they were really funny. But you know, I just, so there was a friendship there, but there was a betrayal. I mean, you wake up and all of a sudden this content that you've been, you know, that you've invested money in, that you've invested time in, all of a sudden somebody gets mad with you and they just decide, well, I'm not going to have this out anymore because it has my face on it. Yeah. Well, that's bullshit. And you know, there were people, but it was very isolated to just a real small rumblings. It never got really big. So this is kind of its resurfacing because, you know, she's kind of been doing the same shit again.
Well, yeah. I mean, look, when all these years later and Nick's strongest point, and they're all pretty strong, but his strongest point is the fact that they're still burying him to creators privately all these years later. That's a fucking problem. That's a serious fucking issue. And the fact that, you know, it kind of sucks. This is so, I don't go through this very often. I don't get betrayed very often because I don't let any of you motherfuckers in. I just don't. I don't talk to a lot of people privately. I have my very small circle, but I never have been. It's a part of the reason why I probably never grew as well, because you don't make those connections. And you don't fucking create all these type of things. So all that vulnerability and blah, blah, blah. But it's like, this is why, because of these type of fucking things. They have the ability to just fucking hurt you. Forgot where I was going. But, yeah. It was just I remember that whole fucking thing being a massive undertaking.
Yeah. There's more to it, but I would encourage everyone to go watch the stream.
Yeah. So. No, this is there was a lot that. Anything else of note, Matt, that we should check out?
At one point, Petty Paige turns the whole chat towards for her.
Really?
Yeah. She turns babyface when she says something of the nature that black people just need to get over George Floyd.
Yeah.
This is like a huge babyface turn in the chat.
That's Jesus Christ.
Well, and to her credit, she said that, you know, her views and opinions on a lot of the extreme political correctness and stuff that she was a part of, she no longer subscribes to. She can take jokes a little bit better.
That's just
so I'll give
older.
Yeah, so I, you know, tip my hat to that, you know. So
well, she seems like she can stand in the pocket, you know. She seems like she can take it. You watch her there. She didn't look like she was rattled. She stuck in there. She let Nick say some shit, you know. It's just it's refreshing, is what it is. I think that's the word. It's refreshing. You got to give kudos to everybody involved.
It's like I said before. She can be annoying on stream and Twitter, but at the same time, she'll have a conversation with you. So. Yeah, you know, an honest conversation.
Fuck you, Matt. You're a piece of shit. But that's good. That was a good turn of fucking phrase. I like it.
Yeah. No, thank you.
I like it. Shout out to my boo in fucking England. Woohoo.
Check I sent this to Riveter just now. It was fucking hilarious.
Can't even let the black guy have fun. What?
It's like a hurricane here in the world. I hate fucking
hurricane. Okay, this is who just almost said bad thing.
Dude, I didn't. Come on.
This is okay.
Okay, so I grew up in the fucking wrestling community, right?
Uh-huh.
I got fucking hit a lot with those. So I had a Skype number. People would call in with that as the fucking but not censored. And when you didn't know it was coming, like the first time, you let the song play.
Yeah.
I was mortified. I was like, huh.
Bro,
I'm
I think
missing it.
Didn't Tommy and you guys get bombed by that once on a stream?
Check this out. See, Tommy sometimes will forget how I used to be I was the lead-in for Tommy for a long time. I would lead in, and I got hit with this 1, 2, 3 door. It happened on 2 occasions. I got hit with this 1, 2, 3 door raid group of about 124 fucking people, and it happened towards the end of the show. I deal with my trolls differently. I kind of similar to Tommy in a lot of ways. We make them part of the show. We fuck with them, move them the fuck on. Try to milk them for everything they're worth, or take all their power away, whatever the case may be. But it was towards the end of the show, and I always plug Tommy and send everyone over. So I sent him a fucking raid to start his fucking show. I sent this N-word raid that just fucking was just horrific. And they started calling in, and it was fucked up. And Tommy just masterfully navigated the whole thing. And then the second time it happened, it was the Flat Earthers, which was one of the funnest ones I've ever had. I had the Flat Earthers come in, and they tried to take over my stream. They ended up donating $480 to me. I ended up talking to them and asking so many questions, having so much fun. They donated a fuck ton of money. So I again said to my buddy, Tommy ends up fighting with him, and he made like a mortal enemy out of one of them and started like fighting with him for a couple of weeks. It was fucking hilarious. It was so funny, man. Oh my God, I missed that shit. Those are good times. There are so many stories that need to be told. And now, I get nostalgic. I'm turning 40 here in a couple of weeks. Tommy's got some good ones. Like fucking back in the wrestling days especially. He made a guy named Never Fold. That was his fucking name. He made that guy fold like a fucking lawn chair. It was that was Tommy's first catchphrase claim to fame. Hey fucko, I'm the guy who made Never Fold. And it was like he was so proud to say it.
Was that the one that would end up like going to jail?
Yeah, he's in prison now. Yeah, he's in prison.
Yeah, I remember.
What did he do?
Horrible things.
Horrible things. He's being folded in half right now, more than likely, and his anus licked out by an inmate named Bubba. And not in the good way, not in the cam way.
I wonder if he shaves it like that dude did on the YouTube.
All right. Drew's been sitting waiting patiently. Matt's been waiting patiently. Bunny's erect. I'm erect. We have a Who's the Twit. It's been gone for so long, but like the McRib, it's back. So let's get messy with it all over our face, neck, and chest. Thank you for bringing this wonderful thing. Hey, people, it's a Cubs tweet and a Bill Murray tweet. That's Bill Murray, right? That looks like Bill
Yes, that is Bill Murray.
Man, this is going to be tough.
Bless the Cubs and bless Bill Murray. Cleveland rocks. Dead on Dave, Willie Mack, or Jeff the Huff Huffman? Well, I can tell you, I'm pretty sure it's not Jeff. Huffman's pretty fucking humble, though. When the Cubs win, even though he's a dirty, rotten, disgusting, horrible human being of a Cardinals fan, he was very gracious in me getting my championship. And
you guys didn't have one for like 100 and something years.
Matt,
right?
I'll shank you with your own fucking prosthetic, I swear.
Well, it was that damn goat. If they just, if they would have just let that damn goat into the ballgame.
There's a lot of reasons, but we don't talk about those times because we're champions now, okay? And we're champion. We don't have that anymore. Don't talk about old shit. 2016 happened. So it might have been me. I don't remember.
I'm going to go with you. I'm going to go with Dead on Dave.
I'm actually going with Willie Mack.
I'm going with Dave.
Feels like a Willie Mack.
I'm also going Dead on Dave because I hope he's wrong.
I'm taking a bet that Willie Mack doesn't know who Bill Murray is.
Willie Mack's a big Cubs fan. Actually, he's a Bears fan. I don't know if he's a Cubs fan. Maybe it's me. It's Huffman. C. Final answer. Reveal. Fuck! What the fuck? It was Willie! Oh!
Why'd you change to Jeff?
Because I outthought myself. My mind is chaos, Matt.
Damn.
Man. I used to. I played myself.
I thought your reaction to Bill Murray when you first saw him, like I was like, okay, it's got to be Dave.
Told
He
you it
seemed
wasn't
real
me.
excited.
I love Bill Murray and I love the Cubs.
Yeah.
Human.
Yeah, you just said that earlier.
Yeah.
So.
Thanks, Bunny.
Yeah, well, thank you for throwing me off.
You're welcome for throwing you off and throwing me off.
Well, now we're both off. Well, now look at
let's
us.
get off, huh? You got to charge for that. I understand.
I did that like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, I flicked the bean 7 times since we've been live. Drew,
Yeah,
Sherry,
good job.
You read this one, buddy. You're here. You're giving us your.
All right. Official $20 gift card giveaway post. Like/retweet to enter. Winner selected Christmas Day. You will be DM'd.
I'm gonna take a shot in the dark and say Toxic Pip Pup.
That's a shot in the dark. That's an old shot in the dark.
I am saying that it's Leafy because I think it's a reference to Nick Cash and his $20.
Yes, I think you're right. I think it's a Leafy fucking tweet. Bunny?
Well, then I'm going to go Keemstar because I don't have a clue.
He's got other Christmas memes.
Oh, yeah, that's true. He does post it. Oh, wait, this is December 14th, though, so
true.
This is a little early.
It is. Reveal.
Let's go. Fuck yeah.
Oh, fuck you, Matt. This feels like there's some Tom fuckery.
No, he put fucking Toxic Pip Up, Leafy, and Keemstar in a fucking section. Come on, it's obvious, bro.
I guess
one of these are not like the other.
But it was so obvious that it couldn't be. I think PeePaw is a.
I was like, what?
I just thought he had a geriatric moment.
I had a feeling, bro.
I feel like this is rigged. Is he paying you, PeePaw? Are you on the take?
I know my co-host.
Yeah. I'll allow it. I'll allow it for now. Bunny, you read this one.
3 levels in, and it gives you this look.
I don't even get it. I'll go with Bo Blacks because this looks autistic.
Yes.
I'll go Tipster.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Muta.
Everyone's got a dog in this horse. I
don't actually think it is. I actually think it's probably Tipster, but I'm just going different to be different.
I'm going Bo Blacks. I'm sticking.
If I get a point with Muta. Come on.
Feels autistic. Let's go.
Yeah.
Did Matt choose?
Tipster.
Tipster. Okay.
Fuck!
Yeah!
Fuck! It's Muta. It's Muta. Well,
Dave, you didn't get a one right tonight.
You're correct.
I didn't either. What'd you do this to me for, PeePaw?
Yeah. Why are you rigging the game?
You know what? In the next time, I will send you all the answers beforehand.
What
buddy.
the fuck is
like
that?
you did, Matt.
Yeah, you already
What
did.
do you
for
mean?
Matt.
What the fuck is? No, I wouldn't do that for
I was
Matt.
1 and 2 today.
She'd,
all right.
she'd bribe you a lot better than he did.
Dude, did you see that? Did you see that pizza she served up yesterday? Hell yeah, she'll get the answers if she wants them.
No,
yeah.
No more pizza. I've got to be miserable. I got to be because I'm close to my goal. But if I don't lock in now, I'm not going to make 200 pounds on my birthday. I'm going to have to cut off a foot. Yeah. Matt.
Oh well, welcome to the team.
I know. I'm hoping not the whole leg. I can get away with just a foot. But I'm going to have to lose a couple pounds.
I have to ask Drew, am I redeemed now?
You are redeemed.
Keep them coming.
Well, you're fully redeemed if this happens every day for a week.
Every day? Oh boy, we're asking a lot.
God damn.
Give us at least
Where's
one
the
a
shows
week.
where it used to be every night?
Yeah, tweets suck now. Hey, I've been doing cold opens and stuff. I've been coming up with new segments. They're all pretty cringe, but we're trying stuff. We're filling the gap.
Look. You don't fix what's not broken. You know.
He can't handle it. He's too old. He needs a team.
No, okay. So here's the deal. I get tunnel vision, and I keep for the same people that tweet, and so I just need people to recommend maybe someone's a little bit that to look at their tweets that maybe I wouldn't normally think of, but is still well known enough that people would see these tweets.
Get the tweets for Rivy, and then he's good.
Just someone
Basically,
do the work
yeah.
for Riveter, and that way we'll have more games. What's the hard?
Somebody chuck him free tweet stuff from fucking the middle of nowhere, and then fucking chuck him to Rivy, and it's good.
Yeah.
I need somebody to do for Riveter what Riveter does for me. Most of the work, and then will just show up, just like I do. That's really all you gotta do. It's a good. Actually, I'm really proud of myself. I've been building shows again. I've been at least making little outlines and stuff. I'm proud of myself.
Yes.
I can still do it.
And I'm very tickled to death with it myself.
Where are you tickled? Where am I tickling you? You need to tell me specifically.
My pickle.
Yeah.
My pickle tickle.
All right. That always makes me think of John Lovitz. Do you know why? Who gets that reference?
Was it from The Critic?
No. But it's not even a full reference.
Right.
He said,
What was the reference?
He said pickle, and I said tickle. And so
The League of Their Own.
Ah, Matty! I knew you'd
Okay.
get it, Matty. It's one of my favorite references. So what are you? You're not staying? Nope. I'm gonna go home, shower, shave, give the wife a little tickle pickle, and I'm back on the road. That's one of my favorite fucking lines ever. Oh, John Lovitz. Incredibly funny and closeted gay. Or is he out of the closet, or is he still in the closet?
Was he gay?
I don't know. Everybody says he's gay. It's a great joke. Like, have you ever seen him at a roast? Oh, it's brutal. His asshole gets more abused than fucking Andy Dick's. It's terrible. It's fucking awful. It makes me think of Quantum TV. Why, you thinking of prison, Sakura? Thinking about those cold, dark nights in prison? Then Dave just saw you liked my Black Sabbath video. Thanks, man. You're welcome. Metal. What else we got tonight? Anybody have any other stories? Drew, what have you been up to before we get out of here? We've done almost 2 hours tonight. I'm taking everybody's time.
I've been very busy. I've just been in the middle of a lot of fucking big shit. I've been working on a lot of projects. I was on PKA. If you've seen that,
we actually meant to fucking cover some of that tonight. I had that in the docket.
Yeah.
I had it before.
Yeah.
I built the thing, so it just got lost in the tracks. Cracks. I actually heard you told some fucking fantastic stories. When's the next time you can get back? I'd love to get you talking about some of those.
I should be free at some point. I'm just not too sure. It'll just have to be whenever I can make it.
Just jump in. Next time you come in, hopefully it won't be at the 2 hour point. Now, God, you're a fucking good skateboarder. Look at him go. We'll run through that, and we'll get some of your thoughts on all that good stuff, and we'll just catch up with Drew because I feel like we need a good one.
Yeah, 100%.
Sweet titty. Tell the kids where they can find you, Drusif.
You can find me at youtube.com/DrewIsSharing. That's basically all of my social media, and yeah, there's lots of videos to come out soon. I've been kind of slacking on the videos. I've only been uploading like once a week, but they've been bangers. So yeah, stay tuned.
Fucking A, right. Thank you, Drew. Appreciate your face.
Wait, I've actually got a dip as well, so I'll see you guys soon.
You quit smoking cigarettes.
He did.
I did indeed, and I'm still going strong. It's been 2 months now.
Yeah,
Awesome.
baby.
Awesome.
Kick that butt in the butt. Yeah.
Fuck smoking cigarettes. I'll see you guys soon.
Butts out. Good job. See you
Have
later.
a good one.
Bye, buddy. Matthew Peterson, tell the kids where they can find you. Bye-bye.
Check out Now Recording on the Now Recording channel. We have an Illuminati podcast episode dropping when it turns green. As soon as it turns green, I'm uploading it. So just waiting for it to turn green. Other than that, turn green. But other than that, I'd like to leave you guys with a song.
Ooh.
I hate fucking.
Oh, wow. You know, he's going to get a talking to.
He ought to.
He's going to get an honest conversation later.
I know there was a story to that video he sent, and it triggered something in you. But I'm guess I'm just stupid. I don't know what that is.
What video? What?
The was singing the Here in Duckburg.
You don't know that?
No.
Oh, okay. So for those of those of people out there in the verse of world, what the fuck? For those who may not know, there was a meme that was around for a while that somebody took that song, the Duckburg song, the DuckTales, and basically the lyrics go, "Life is like an N-word." And then there's I hate F. It's terrible and vile and disgusting. And it was thrown into stream after stream. Anyone with a call-in show it was a Red Bar thing. I didn't know that emanated.
Yeah, it was
from
a Red Bar thing.
I had no idea. I had no fucking idea. See, I don't know. See, people told me that there were bigger groups that were fucking with us back then. Because you got to remember, this was back in like 2014, 2013. I don't know. I've heard that we've been fucked with by some bigger groups. I don't know if that was true, but I wonder. I wonder sometimes because I had no idea.
Yeah,
it's crazy. But there was so much of it, and it was pretty bad. The thing was, and I've always had this stance. When you're in entertainment, this isn't about you anymore. And this is going to sound a little pretentious, but when I'm on this camera and I'm talking to you guys, this is my shit that I'm giving to you. So I have to, in turn, take back what you guys give to me. And that comes in a lot of different forms. That goes even further when you're a call-in show. And I'm a call-in show now, but nowhere near the scope of what I once was. I bought numbers from Skype. Like, I had global call-in numbers for people to call. It was like a big thing, yelling out my own number. I felt like a real radio show. And people used it. And to make to stay competitive and to be true to that format, you can't censor and you got to just roll with the punches. And when you're doing that, the worst thing and the last thing you ever want to do is let the people know that they've gotten to you. So I've had to sit through and listen to some of the most horrific fucking things. I had people call in on air and tell me that they would do vile things to my then like 8-year-old daughter, my 10-year-old daughter at the time and shit, you know? So you give it back, you find ways to fire back, and you fuck them up. And that's what I always did. You make them sound and feel so stupid that they leave on their own accord. And there's a lot of ways that you can do that. One day I'm going to go through a lot of my old clips because there's some gold back there. There's some fucking gold back in those days, man. If you're into that type of content, people were so fucking horrible in the shit that they would say. The ways that you deal with it are what determine how long and how far you go. I just always believe that. But regardless, yeah, that's the origins of the DuckTales song.
I'll have to check that out because I've never heard of that before. So
yeah. PeePaw, actually no. Bunny, tell the kids where they can find you and all those wonderful cammy things that you are doing.
Going? I want to send Rick something real quick.
Okay.
It's like 20 seconds.
I swear to God, Matt. Don't play it on air. Vet it.
I swear, Dave, I swear to God.
Right,
it's not.
All right, play it.
I think you chose it so well.
Really?
Yeah.
Click me,
Click
Emily.
this. All right. I'm gonna get on.
Hold it. Does the guy freak out behind?
Yeah, that's the point.
Yeah, that's the whole point. Yeah, I was like, for one, that's Mizkiff, right?
Yeah.
And then, I was like, yeah, that's the whole point, people, because he knows that fucking sound. He knows what that means. You got to turn that fucking thing
Bro,
off.
yeah, you can't find that song on YouTube anywhere. I was looking for it.
That's all right. You were looking for it.
I wanted to show a Riveter off stream, by the way. I wanted to show Riveter.
I just wanted to document it for history's sake. Archie, those were the days. All right, Bunny. Have we gotten you? Did you tell anybody? Did you get to? No, you
I
got
didn't
cut off
tell
by
anybody.
Matt. Matt cut you
I'm sorry.
off. It's okay. He's used
Matt
to
is
cutting
soft
things
soul.
off.
Good one.
I'm sorry. I apologize. Buddy, tell the kids where they can find you and all the wonderful things that you're doing. Oh, that made me laugh.
You can find me on the broadcast. I'll be live after this with those beautiful ladies. And you can find me on Twitter at Somebody Loves You and on Cam Soda at Bunni Button.
Bunny Button, thank you so much for 2 hours of power tonight. I do greatly appreciate you. That was fun.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Always a blast, Bunny baby. PeePaw, fantastic show tonight, I would say. You orchestrator. Oh, you fuck. Tell the kids where they can find you and all the wonderful stuff that you're doing in the morning.
I will be back tomorrow morning, 7:30 Eastern. I will find the DuckTales song and I will play it. I'm not scared.
No, don't play it on the air, stupid.
Why?
Because you shouldn't. You're gonna.
It's a lot of N-words.
It's a lot of N-words. Why would you want to play that? What do you mean you're not scared? You shouldn't play it. It's stupid. What are you doing? Just listen to it off air. That way you've had it. You don't need to relive it. What's wrong with you?
Now he's really gonna do it. You're lecturing him.
What's wrong with him?
going to do it.
Then he gets what he gets.
Hey, I get what I get. What do you want me to say? I
Play
get what I
stupid
get.
games
He
with
calls it
stupid
grown man.
prizes. Hey, yeah, go ahead.
Have
fun with that.
Nah, yeah, you can find me in the morning, 7:30. We'll listen to the Duckburg song. We'll get after it.
Duckburg song.
Yeah, we'll listen to the ducks. We'll listen to the ducks.
You're a fucking animal. Dude, there's something wrong with all of you people. Fuck. All right, let me go talk to these motherfuckers and smoke some more ganja. I'm gonna get out of here. I love your faces, PeePaw. You have problems. I'll talk to you.
I am a problem.
I'll prove a point, Dave. I swear to God. I'll see you fucking assholes. All right, you motherfucking mush pups. I love you guys. How you doing? Hopefully you've had a fantastic show. We've given you a lot of it tonight, all over your face, neck, and chest. I hope you've had a good one. And I'm ready. So let's get out of here. Real Talk, take us home, man. Check out the merch store. The link's in the description box. Check out everything and everywhere that I'm doing. Check it all out. Don't fucking miss it. I'm everywhere. Dead on Dave, Twitch, Dead on Dave, over on Whatnot as Pawn Nation Cards. Find me everywhere. Let's go. One more rip. Real Talk, take us home. We want to go to the morning light. Let's take us.
Lights is feeling me. My girl, she's super real. She think that ain't nobody cool as me. Fly it in Pacifics. I'll be ripping till I'm gone. I sit back and blaze away like I'm Hakeem Olajuwon. But I guess that's what I need in life, cause I don't get no sleep at night. So I'ma just keep grinding till my people see the morning light. Feel like I'm Alexander's prodigy. Fuck your death threats, them niggas always talking honorary. The Pentagon the same, they trying to mold us into pottery. But even if I die, my lyrics still a living history. You mean they treat us like we pawns and we listen cause we scared they ain't gon' beef with Genghis Khan? I'm higher than a dinosaur, she Oreo like Baltimore. I taught them what I know, that make me feel like I was Gryffindor. Get your game right, she hot, I call her sunlight. With lips like she's Brad's wife, I ask her cost a crash site. But that's the way it is, I guess I play protagonist. This shit will never change, I'ma go out with her. This may be everything I'm dreaming. I wake up, my superstition say the government was scheming. Here we go. This must be everything I'm dreaming. I wake up, my superstition say the government been scheming. Here we go. I roll up, they say the city lights is feeling me. My girl, she's super real. She think that ain't nobody cool as me. Fly it in Pacifics, I'll be ripping till I'm gone. I sit back and blaze away like I'm Hakeem Olajuwon. Yeah, da da da. Yeah, da da da. Hip hop, I'm real talk. Hip hop, I'm real talk. Da da da.
Good little J Philly.
Yeah.
Welcome to the new world. You dig?
We do dig every single day, and so should you. Hey, get your pieces out. Thank you so much for the love. Hope you had a good night. Grab your bong like a saxophone, and everyone take a big, deep breath. Get yourself the proper reed. Alto sax. Let's go. Keep it copious. And remember, as always, if you don't have talent, have talented friends. We didn't quite get to our $100. Next time, we get to $100 on the air. It's Charmander time. Full onesie. I should have plugged that when we started the show. I don't like money anyway. Let's go. Good night.